Howdy, hello, and welcome back to Alpha Phenomenon Gaming, where today we're playing some more Thronebreaker.
Dark clouds hovered over the horizon, and a strong gale snapped their banners.
Damn it, a storm's coming. Gabor! Take us to the nearest settlement. We must seek shelter.
Soon the Lyrians arrived in Stoolcap. The town square proved full of folk. Several dozen dwarves, laden with large sacks and satchels, stood about in smaller groups. When a thick snow began to fall, the dwarves cheered. Tears streamed down the cheeks of several, but Meve could not tell if they issued from some fortuitous occurrence, or if the strong wind had wrung moisture from their eyes.
What is it we witness? Why do they rejoice at a snowstorm?
Asked Meve, pulling her hood over her head.
Well, the Blizzard's good cause to postpone their expedition by another day.
Gabor responded.
See, they've been conscripted by drawn lots to be settlers. Found homes in a village in Blackbrook Veil. 7 expeditions have gone that way already, and none survived longer than a year. Valley's cursed. No two ways about it.
Intrigued, Meve proceeded to speak with the settlers' leader. He confirmed Gabor's claim. He had buried many a previous colonist. All had been abnormally thin, pale, prematurely greyed, as if some wraith had drawn the lifeblood out of them. Once the dwarf had finished his tale, he gripped the queen's hand firmly, and promising a generous reward, begged that she and her Lyrians accompany the expedition to Blackbrook Valley.
Tain't far. Mere few leagues north along the main road. We'll make the march much easier to ken with the whole army, in case of any danger.
I know not how useful our swords can be against curses and spectres,
said Meve.
But leave you bereft and in need I will not. We shall march with you into Blackbrook Veil and see to it
I don't
that
get the
you're safely
choice.
arrived. Then we will march on.
The dwarf sped off to announce the good tidings to his settler brethren. By the time the blizzard had abated, they were ready to march.
So, this is where I am now. We're gonna make our way all the way through here. Looks like there's a detour up here, probably with a puzzle. Make our way down here, another detour. Then through here, down here, another detour, and then onward over here. And then we're probably gonna go up this mountain pass, it looks like. Huh. Well, no lollygagging, I guess. Ooh, I have 1,000 wood, that's right. Yeah. So now my drummers and my riders are upgraded. $5,500. I could do it. Enables you to trade for gold for wood or recruits, as well as wood for gold. That would then make it universal. I can get what I want. I mean, I say that's a worthwhile deal. Don't need any of those. And I still have enough for this. That's maxed. The Crushing Trap Plus would be cool. And this would be really cool for the Warrenburg and the Mantlet. But we're going to need a lot more wood for that. Play a copy of this unit in your deck. After a different ally is played from hand, or move to the other row, move next to it and boost it by 3. So now we boost by 3 and not by 1. And now if it was a blitz unit, repeat this ability. Which is going to be superb. And then the playing a random ally from your graveyard. That's going to come in handy on the final round. Nothing there. Which way is the right way? I want to make sure I go the right way. We want to go down. Okay. There's a fight over here. Saving game. Perfect. Let's fight. A standard battle. Okay. I can do that. We want to lose the first round anyway. Dang, my guys are strong. Yeah, we want to save our good people for the rest.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh my god.
We'll catch 'em all!
So they let me have that one. And now I don't get to use my ability for that one. That's fine. And this dog, when you play guard, summon Knickers from your deck, this unit may raid your hand.
Without hesitation. Watch your heads! What you looking at?
Thing about slings, they hide well.
I love that I get to choose when to use that now. Perfect.
I'll relieve you of that pouch.
Let's see what they do. Because they have to play some cards because they have to win this one. The row's gonna get full. One more card. Wow, they literally couldn't do anything and I won. That was kind of, I've never seen that happen. Ooh, yeah, buddy. I've had a hard time finding chests in this area. Like, god dang. It's about time I find something.
Meve had stopped and was removing packed ice from her mare's fetlocks when Gabor Zigrin approached. The dwarf squatted at the Queen's side, glanced about quickly, then started speaking in a barely audible whisper.
Your Majesty, I overheard some folk talking in the smithy. Birdies claim there's treasure, true riches, in the hills near Blackbrook Veil, south of here. Stowed away there. And nobody dares go looking for it on account of beasts that have made their lairs there. But you've got a wee army behind you. I reckon you could try. Might be worth the risk, eh?
The Queen brushed the snow from her knees and, raising a hand against the glaring sunlight, peered towards the mountains. Though tempted, she had doubts. To start, the rocky scree at their feet warned clearly of avalanches.
I shall think on it,
She answered, before vaulting into her saddle.
Blackbrook Veil holds many...
The following is proclaimed by formal decree of the Elder.
So I like bypassed that whole back area. Hold on, we're gonna have to go back and do that puzzle first. Alright, what's this puzzle called? Headstrong. Alright guys, give me a second. This is a 52-second one. Wow. These puzzles, I don't get it, man.
Impossible. I can't believe it. Gascon, he drank a dwarf under the table.
I've said it before, I think, dear Reynard. You simply underestimate him.
Dwarves are known for their drinks. Every turn, on turn and boost a random ally on each row by 2. Every turn? Trinkets are maxed. We're gonna try that one out, big guy. That's a nice one. These puzzles really do give you rewards worth having. Garber says this is our final refuge where we can rest and enjoy a warm meal before venturing into Blackbrook Veil. The soldiers are spent from climbing and need to set a spell. If your grace could find some extra coin to provide for our stay. Absolutely.
In Blackbrook Veil, you're advised to never stop or stray from the road.
Well, I'm still going to. Gotta get all those collectibles. Ooh, fast travel spot. Good, good, good.
What is this place?
Blackbrook Veil.
Quite lovely.
Aye, and damned dangerous. Keep your arms at the ready.
Well, it's not snowy, that's what matters. We the dwarves of Blackbrook Veil. Yeah, this is a dead end, so we need to go this way first. Hi! This is a puzzle. Frost Bridge. Man, a lot of puzzles tonight. Okay, so. Pull up Frost Bridge. This is a 49-second video. Okay, so first things first. I tell you something, man. These freaking. They're tough. Milady! A milady! Dwarven bodies litter the cave, dozens with no visible wounds. It seems they sought shelter, they carry their belongings with them. Items that may be of use to us, mind you, of 3 scouts sent, only one is returned. We know not what killed the others. Man, 20 troops. That's wild. But look at the rewards we got. Don't think I didn't see that. Lads and lassies, if you're reading this, it means the next group of settlers have arrived. We tucked away what's left of our valuables in a grotto east of here. In a grotto just east of here? So the grotto might be over here. But we have a battle right here. Alright, let's see. Standard battle, let's do this. We don't want him. These haunt cards, man, they're nuts. Every 4 turns on turn start, haunt the highest non-haunted enemy and move it to the other row. Yeah, okay. Let's save that. Let's just figure out what bronze card I want. A 1. So now I just got to the full force of my... Dang it, that would have been a good card to have.
Without hesitation.
Oh, he ate the beer card. Dang it.
This could hurt.
What do you want of me?
We'll catch 'em all!
Okay.
Thing about slings, they hide well.
Interesting.
Sod it. Sod it all.
As ordered.
Oh my god, I got Black Raila. Are you joking me right now?
I saw them. No other way.
This is a game over then.
Watch your heads! Favourite cut of lamb? The shank.
Wow, that was a big reveal, huh? That's disgusting. Refresh all haunt durations and boost self by 3 for each haunted unit. Ooh, good card.
Discipline shall bring us victory!
Wait, you're serious?
So do I do the Grey Rider?
Feel any burning? See a local healer or wise woman?
Alright, that's no problem.
Yeah, no reason. We won. I love these standard battles where I can just have a good time. Duh, 6 times the charm. Alright, so now we want to go to a grotto in the east to find their treasure. Dwarven settlers from all 7 expeditions to Blackbrook Veil first are centuries old, while there's only a year. No doubt there'll be precious tributes buried with the bodies. We could order our soldiers to recover them, but I warn you, lady, they won't like one bit. I mean, they can get mad all they want. It doesn't change how I feel. I really want that stuff, and we need it. And look, we'll just pray to a shrine and go back to neutral. Like, pfft, okay. Cancels it out. Pretty sure I have enough of that upgrade now. Yeah, I do. I want this one though, 3,500. Oh, the trading post is in the freaking middle. So I can trade 400 gold for 100 wood. That's a bad deal. When you can change 100 wood for 220 gold. What? Nah, fam. Well, if I need it, I guess that's an option, but... Uh-oh. This isn't optional.
Blackbrook Veil. The name itself embodied infamy. Neve arrived expecting misty ravines, decrepit trees bound in spiders' webs and swarms of bats. What she saw was a warmly gurgling stream and the valley's gentle slopes blanketed in crocus blooms. Only a village of abandoned, ruined huts and a cemetery stretching to the horizon behind it attested to the valley's grim past.
The village seems shrouded in a guise. Be not deceived,
said the Queen.
Reynard, some men to search the environs for any sign of life.
The blood-curdling roar that came from the ruins a moment later proved the Queen's caution warranted beyond any doubt.
Oh god. Special rules, shortened battle. Hint, hauntings are more common than you think. I don't know what that means. Well, we got Black Raila, so I'm set.
Protect the settlers!
Do I have the... I do have a status effect card.
Cursed traitors.
Yes?
Bigger they are, easier they are to target.
This could hurt.
Saw them. No other way.
As ordered. Watch your heads!
Let's do this.
I'll relieve you of that pouch.
Army's a waste of time for one like me.
Thing about slings, they hide well.
My spirit's willing and how, but these damn boots are killing me.
Her Majesty knows what she's doing.
Nothing personal, I assure you.
Got a death wish?
Man, we are just destroying them. Yeah, there's no reason to...
Likely
We
the last,
definitely
that
won.
Should be safe now.
Dang, we wrecked them.
Following the victory, the settlers' hopes seemed renewed. Could the beasts they felled have killed the previous lot of colonists? Perhaps the curse that had long hung over Blackbrook Veil was at last broken.
We thank ye, Your Majesty.
The settlers' leader said, slipping the satchel from his shoulder.
You've granted us new hope. And a new home.
The dwarves had rolled up their sleeves, were prepared to go at the huts to repair them, when one of their number cried out.
Hold! There's something here. Something reeky.
A voice most familiar, thought Neve. Yes, for it belonged to Barnabas, the rescued inventor. The gnome had elbowed his way to the fore, stood on his toes, extended his nose, and inhaled through it like a pointing hound seeking out wildlife. Ignoring all queries, Barnabas had then sat down on the brook bank, filled a glass flask with water, and was now holding it up against the sunlight, dipping into it the tip of his tongue and some strange scraps of paper extracted from the depths of the pockets of his patched coat. Finally, Barnabas stood, brushed his backside clean, and announced his findings.
Well, we know with some certainty the reason for the settlers' demise. 'Twere not beasts, no. They prowled in later, drawn by fresh graves. 'Twas the water. Oh, roll your eyes and whirl your fingers all you want, and then peer at the brook. Nary a fish. All poisoned by subterranean fumes.
The dwarves hemmed, hawed, and grumbled, and were a heartbeat from abandoning the Vale for good. Then Barnabas reached into his satchel and extracted a device of his own making he termed an aqua purificator. That is to say, a water cleaner, as odd as it may seem.
You need but siphon water through this straw. Then drink up, worry-free.
Thus Meve rode out of Blackbrook Veil, deep satisfaction in her heart. The dwarves extolled her for being bold, shrewd, and wise, while Gabor ensured this praise would likewise reach the meaty ears of Elder Hoog.
We're the dwarves of Mount Carbon, hoo-hoo-ha, hoo-hoo-ha, and 2 hammers is our sign, is our sign.
Good job, buddy.
We feed those suffering hunger, hoo-hoo-ha, hoo-hoo-ha, but our foes we smash asunder. Aye, 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 aye.
I like that. He's merry. Alright, so where are we going next? We're almost there, guys. Ooh, we're almost there. Why, hello, mysterious
cave.
The
rumors Gabor had overheard were true. Scouts returned with news of a cavern at whose mouth lay rotted logs, an indication that something of great weight may have been rolled inside. Chests full of gold, for instance. Then again, paw tracks clearly showed some beasts had made the cave their home.
Right. Decision time. Enter or scramble back down,
said Gascon, rubbing his hands together for warmth.
Please hurry. This frost is downright biting.
Obviously, we're going to enter the cave.
High. Foolish we'd be to descend empty-handed. Fall in behind me!
The Queen took the fore, sword in one hand, torch in the other. The flickering flame's glow illuminated the cave's interior, casting long shadows. Meve was certain some horror would leap at her at any moment. And she was not at all wrong.
Oh, good. Right into the fray. Special rules. Shorten the battle. Eliminate the crazed Shalmar. One round. Don't want knickers. They're no good if I don't have... Oh, we got her. Okay, good.
Follow me! Together now!
Anyone here struggle with strong reservations when entering monster-infested pits? Asking for a friend.
Okay, let's see here. Oh, I have him already. Okay, this is perfect then.
As you command.
I'll fight to my last breath.
My scars? No, they don't hurt. Watch your heads! Catch!
Fire on all rows.
The chase is on!
They are taking their damage. Okay.
Coin never stinks, no matter how rank the pouch.
Okay. Wow, he's doing a lot of damage. Okay. Ooh, lots of power.
Ever have a stone knock out one of your teeth?
Yep, I figured that would take out some other cards and then I can use it on the next
Treasure
move.
trove ought to be close now. Come on.
Oh, I won! Well, dang, I didn't even get to use my full power.
As soon as the last beast had fallen, the Lyrians took to seeking out the treasure. Soldiers dispersed throughout the caverns in a rush, penetrating every last corner. Finally, one called out.
Got it! Got the treasure! Right here! Treasure! Shiny stuff!
A number of
Shiny
steel-reinforced
stuff.
chests lay up against the cavern wall. Meve blew the dust from the lid of one and lifted it with some difficulty. She had hoped for gold and jewels, bars of Mahakaman steel at the least. Instead, she saw thousands of time-tarnished copper coins with a hole through their center.
What good is that?
What's this bloody crap? Tokens of some sort?
Aye, that's right. Holy Guldens, we call them. They're, currency in Mahakam. Get our wages in them. Use them to cop victuals and hooch.
What of arms, armour, tools?
Nah. Oh, that's given to us. Clan provides it. Is that what you need? Weapons? Oh, feel the agent now. Brought you here for no reason.
Yet these tokens, they can be exchanged for other coin, can they not? Temerian orans or Novigrad crowns?
Aye. Doable in theory. But not at all clever. Rates are crap. See, the elders keep 'em low to make life difficult for dwarven folk. Discourage 'em from leaving Mahakam.
So how can these tokens serve me?
We must trade them. Even should we get a pittance, it will be something. The soldiers demand their pay.
Ah, your bums out the windy. Fighting men want full dixies and tankards of hooch. Coins but a means to that end.
What do you suggest then?
As I've been saying, the tokens we use to purchase nourishment and mead, and what you've got in those chests, why, that'll do to fund a feast the likes of which Mahakam's not seen since Brewer was sworn in as Elder-in-Chief. The fighting men'll eat and drink their fill, carouse about and forget their due and pay right quick. And invite the local dwarves to feast with you, and the clans'll look kinder on you too.
Caution be damned.
Your Grace, I feel obliged to remind you we are at war with Nilfgaard, and every copper...
Should go to building our army, I know. But we live but once, Reynard. Sir Gabor, take the tokens, and arrange me a feast so grand that Ebdahi himself shall hear us revel.
As Meve's force could not
There we
possibly
go.
fit in a tavern, the feast was laid out in a storehouse.
A storehouse.
Crates arranged in rows served as tables and benches, while the windows were festooned with lion's foot and pasqueflower. Great barrels of mead, cognac, and vodka were rolled in, and when the soldiers saw this, they broke out in cheers and laughter that lasted till dawn.
Pour us another round, you lovable Lyrian bastards!
For he's a jolly good a jolly good dwarf.
Gabor Zigrin Plus. Ooh, there's a plus card. Cool.
There was food and drink enough for the dwarves of the pass, who, with Meve's men, raised tankards in hand and voices in song the night through. To see them sharing tales and playing cards, one would not believe that anywhere down the mountains, through woods and across plains, humans and dwarves might, for the softest slight, leap at each other, murder in their eyes.
Dang. We did it. We're heroes. Okay, so we gotta go, what, down? How do we... Oh, there's an actual pathway. Okay, let me go ahead and... New markers are added. So that means we are going to go through here and then through here. Okay. We're probably going to stop soon, I imagine. Yeah, for sure. But let's go ahead and do this first. My queen, the building houses... This building houses the Bank of Clan Zigrin. The banker claims that should we invest now, in a few months' time, its worth will increase threefold. It sounds too good to be true. Should we invest anything? 2,500. I have less faith in brokers than I do the Nilfgaardians. That's funny. I mean, I feel like I should invest something. So the 500 might work out in our favor. So let's do it.
We would get up. Curse of Blackbrook Veil's been undone! Ha!
Riding past a mine, Meave noticed a group of miners gathered around the entrance to a shaft. Frost had settled on their moustaches and beards, suggesting they had been there for some time. The Queen summoned Gabor and asked him to determine the reason for this sit-in. He returned after a few minutes and announced the most curious thing.
They're waiting for the knocking to stop.
The knocking?
Meave's frown prompted Gabor to explain in greater detail.
According to our laws, dwarves can't go into a mine if there's knocking coming from inside. We're obliged to wait for the ruckus to quieten down.
Ah, yes. Our own miners share this superstition.
Reynard interjected.
They say the knocking is that of a treasurer gnome, a kind of mine ghost.
With all due respect, your miners are dimwits.
Gabor said, patting Reynard on the shoulder.
Knocking means an imminent and abrupt discharge of the potential pliable energy of rock formations. In other words, you can, a rock burst. Except usually it's all done in a day or two, whereas these lads have been waiting going on 2 weeks. Foreman's grown impatient. He'd like to send someone down the shaft, have him see what's at issue, but, well, the code forbids us from doing anything of the sort.
If in this manner I can gain favour among your brethren,
sighed the Queen, dismounting.
So be it. I shall descend and see what the problem is.
The shaft was too narrow to fit an entire army. So Meave and a small unit of men entered the mine, miners' lamps in hand, and hearts in their mouths. The rhythmic knocking coming from the bowels of the mountains, distorted and multiplied, was unnerving. Soon the company arrived at the place that seemed the source of the knocking. Gabor put his ear to the rock and listened for several moments in silence, then struck the wall with all his might. The wall crumbled with a crash, opening a passage into another corridor, from which sprang numerous foes.
Shortened battle. This battle will only last 1 round. Well, that's not good.
Did you hear something? What was that?
My gnome senses are telling me. Those definitely aren't ghosts.
I smell a leak.
Dang it, I can't even use his ability either.
Who goes there? Drop your weapons!
Nay, you drop yours! Without hesitation.
Ooh, they have the boost card. That's clever.
What do you want of me?
Why didn't it play my random ally in the graveyard? Oh well. I tried.
Who just grabbed me?
Oh, apologies, Meave. I thought you were Reynard.
Don't like this.
Sorry, turnips back for an encore.
Yes.
You mad? Don't shake that!
Left, right, left, right.
I'm happy that I at least got the fire row going.
We'll catch 'em all!
Reynard, are we winning? I can't see a bloody thing.
Quick and painful this'll be.
Ever have a stone knock out one of your teeth?
Yeah, no point to keep it going. I won.
Stop! We surrender!
That's what I thought.
Both sides were surprised. Both fought in the weak light of torches, nearly down on hands and knees. In the end, the Queen emerged victorious, and as soon as she had returned her sword to its sheath, she asked the new prisoners a question that was on everyone's mind.
Who the devils are you?
The captives looked at each other in disbelief, as if before them stood a ghost. Finally, one of them managed to choke out a response.
Your Highness, we're your subjects.
Meve recognized the accent at once. The men came from Rivia. But what were they doing so far from home? According to the prisoner's account, after the Nilfgaardians' invasion of their kingdom, terrible poverty gripped the land. Seeking bread, some desperate inhabitants had gone to the mountains of Mahakam, engaging in wildcat mining in search of precious ores. Without asking the dwarves what they thought of this.
You know yourself, my queen,
explained one captured Riv.
They guard their treasure real jealous-like, don't care a whit about the suffering of others. They see us starving down in valley and don't lift a stubby finger.
Sadly, the Rivians had dug close to existing corridors. When Gabor destroyed the wall that stood between them and the dwarves, they were convinced they were being attacked by monsters, so they raised arms in self-defense.
Maeve, 'tis a tough nut to ken,
said Gabor.
But let's nae kid ourselves. These men are thieves, and we must hand them over to the Mahakaman Guard.
So they may do what? Sentence them to hard labor, or hang them at once?
Said Reynard, his usual calm shaken and his voice raised.
These are your subjects, Queen. They coveted their neighbors' goods, true, but only because they had nought themselves.
My people are not going to like this. But he's going to hate me. He might leave my thing, and then the dwarves, and it's the whole thing.
If dwarves left the mountains to rob the fields of Rivia,
said the Queen after some consideration,
I'd want to judge them according to our laws. Like it or not, Bruverhoog has the same right.
But, milady, you're us queen. You swore to protect us.
From harm, yes. But not from due punishment.
With a heavy heart, Meve handed the Rivs over to the Mahakaman Guard.
Wow.
What happened to them, I cannot say for certain. But they were not seen again.
Well, boys,
Maybe I made the wrong choice.
The sound of approaching hoofbeats made Meave turn to see Reynard spurring on his panting horse, galloping at a breakneck speed towards her.
Ill tidings I bring, Your Grace.
Clearly. Glad tidings never arrive with such urgency.
Our scouts captured a Nilfgaardian messenger. He was traveling in disguise, and by night. When he realized his capture was imminent, he strove to destroy the letters he carried. We were able to salvage some, in parts.
Anything of interest?
Yes, there is, I fear. Your Majesty, you must listen. Consider your offer accepted. Direct Meave and her force to the agreed site. We await their arrival. Your reward shall be as agreed. Hail Keritsa.
A traitor. We might have expected as much. Nilfgaard has shown amply that it abides only by the rules it sets. Since they have not proved able to defeat me in the field, in open battle, they seek other means. I suppose the scroll bears no name.
It does not, Your Grace.
The messenger. Have you questioned him?
Naturally, Your Grace. Alas, he knows not to whom the letter is directed. He was to leave it in an agreed spot.
I take it tidings of the whole affair have spread throughout the force?
Yes, Your Majesty. The witnesses were too many to keep this fact a secret.
We must thus assume the traitor in our ranks knows it as well, and will make no attempt to retrieve the scroll. A dead end. Have we any other leads or clues?
None, I fear, Your Majesty. We must be alert. Keep a keen eye on events as they unfold, and exercise great caution in forging new acquaintances.
Very well. Eyes wide open, all senses attuned. Yours in particular, Reynard.
Of course, my liege.
Oh man, that's not good. There's a traitor amongst us fools. Oh God. Oh, good. Y'all sissy pants can calm down now. Look, oh, we prayed. Now you're neutral again. Look, we had to turn those guys over. It was only right. Man, this Ek guy, I should have freaking got him into my thing. Tainted ale. Eh. I don't really like that one. Alright, what's this puzzle called? Snowball fight. Do not let me die. Okay, let's see. Okay. So here's what we're gonna do.
This harvest will be reaping black-clad heads. There's a time to reap, a time to sow, and a time to die.
Okay. So. Okay, so now we're gonna go step by step.
Thing about slings, they hide well.
Okay.
Aye. Should have listened to me old lady.
Ever have a stone knock out one of your teeth?
Crazy. This Your King vid guy is hella good with the videos on Thronebreaker. I've watched a lot of his puzzle videos, and he has been prestigious. Okay, here we go.
Maeve's force neared Davor's abyss. Signs of beastly feasting were not hard to find. Countless paw and claw tracks were impressed in the blood-stained snow.
Dang.
Among the boulders, bones picked clean were strewn about. Gascon lifted one from the ground.
Empty inside,
he said.
Something sucked out the marrow.
Maeve's soldiers feigned indifference to the grisly sight. They marched on, their stepped rhythm unwavering, a song on their lips. Yet hearing a slight tremolo in their voices, Maeve knew they merely sought to drown out their fear. A moment later, a commander's horn sounded, the signal to halt. The Queen galloped to the fore of the column and found herself at the edge of a vast, round hole in the ground. She could not see the bottom. Maeve drew her reins tight to prevent her mount from taking even one step forward.
What is this? A crater? A desiccated lake?
A mine of the strip variety,
Gabor explained.
Treasures we picked and shoveled for here. Diamonds. Till we happened on the beasts, that is.
What now?
Orion's a dam. Holds back a lake. If we can break it, water'll rush in, fill the abyss and the tunnels from which the beasts emerge. Just need to get around the mine first. Way down's on the other side.
Maeve squinted and gazed into the distance. Indeed, there was the dam. And at its foot, a swarm of beasts roiled about. Her soldiers gazed at their queen expectantly, their arms at the ready. She knew well they would rush into battle, in spite of their fear.
Gabor!
Maeve cried out over the whirling wind.
Have you bards here in Mahakam?
Course, your grace!
Then we shall give them good reason to compose this day, on the themes of courage, of heroism, of Lyria! Gee up!
And with that cry, the queen spurred her mount, grabbed a banner, and raising it high over her head, rushed headlong at the horrid swarm.
Dang, she's a hero. Gain 7 charges on your old catapult without it being destroyed.
Here's the way down. We need to break through and destroy the dam.
I live to serve you.
Yeah, we're gonna just go right to it.
You'll never take me alive!
I smell a leak.
Damn it. It's my fault.
Getting to work.
Alright, so first things first, we do want to get that fire going. The only problem is...
You mad? Don't shake that!
Oh, sorry, Turnips back for an encore.
Yeah, yeah! We'll catch 'em all!
Your Grace, monsters approach from all sides.
Cursed traitors.
Discipline shall bring us victory!
Quick and painful this'll be.
Okay. Hold on.
Here's the way down. We need to break through.